Hi guys, welcome back to This Culture. Today we're going to be talking about interracial relationship. I know it's not something that is talked about much within our community, and it'll be interesting to know what each of your views are on that topic. So let's get talking. Dee, I'll start with you with the question. I know the last time you and I spoke, you had said that you've dated a Caucasian guy before.
Well, I've never actually dated a Caucasian guy. I went on one date with a Caucasian guy.
Okay.
And then I went on another date with another Caucasian guy. And I've kissed two Caucasian guys.
So what's the difference between kissing two Caucasian guys and not dating them?
No, the difference in dating people is like talking to them over a period of time, getting to know yourselves to see whether you can form a relationship. That we did not have. We spoke once or twice, we went on a few dinner dates, and that was it. I feel like interracial relationship is something that I really embrace, even though I don't have one and have never been in one. But I feel like it's something that I would embrace if I have the opportunity to date someone out of my own race. Even though I feel like there are some fear factors and the differences in culture, but I really feel like I wouldn't mind, because when I went on those dates with those two guys, I realized there was more to learn from each other. And I feel like sometimes we just need to be open-minded to what's out of the box that we are stuck in, that is within our own race.
On that note, let's hear
from the Lebanese Liberian.
Had come from a interracial family in a sense of what is your experience?
Well, my experience is being from my background. My father is Lebanese Romanian and my mother is Jamaican Liberian. For me personally, I think because of my color, I won't be able to date my same color.
Why?
Because I feel that I'm already have the same color, so I don't think it's compatible.
But your first baby mom, she's as light as you.
Yeah, but where she's come from, she's from Liberia. She's 100% Liberian.
Oh,
fair enough.
okay.
So you won't date. Okay, I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, she's 100% Liberian.
So is she from Lebanese descent or just?
No, she's just 100% Liberian. Yeah, she's just light skinned. That's a color, but she's 100% Liberian. And for me, I'm mixed, so I don't see me dating my same color or same race.
But why is that though, if I may ask?
It don't work. I've tried before. It doesn't work because I don't know. It's my feelings, because we try to do things together because we both mix, so there's always a conflict. The problem is because the class and culture thing doesn't work the way I want it to work, because for instance, the way I grew up and the way the other person background, it doesn't work, so we always have in the class. So I think it's don't blend. So probably that's why I think I don't date my own race. It's not like I'm being selfish or something like that. I don't like my own race, so, but I think things don't work out the way I want it to work out. So that's the reason why I don't date my own race. So I prefer.
But what about, okay, let's forget biracial people like you. What about like a plain Caucasian or Asian, or what's the other race out there again?
There's a lot of them that.
But I just prefer mine dark-skinned girls.
Yeah,
that's what I both.
But James, I feel like you keep commenting on our opinions. You haven't given your thoughts and opinions on interracial relationship, as in, have you had one? Can you see yourself settling down in one? And
the thing is that I'm not going to pinpoint what I have been or not. But the best point I can give is that when you're in love with someone, you really don't actually look at.
But my thing to you, James, what it is about that person that will get you to find them attractive before you grow love with them.
What I think is that if you care for me, you respect me. It doesn't matter where you come from. You care for me, you respect me. Yeah. You sort of give me what I give in return. Yeah, because I can tell you some black girls may not even give me respect. Yeah, and some white girl give me a respect. So it doesn't matter where you come from. Once you are able to love someone back, Once you're able to show them respect, and then care for them, I think that's the most important thing that I look for. So you can be from Pakistan, you can be from India, you can be from England, you can be from Italy, wherever you come from, no matter your race. Once you can respect me, once you can love me, once you can treat me like a human being like yourself, yes.
For me, like I said from the beginning of this conversation, I'm very open-minded to interracial relationship because the world is a global village. At the end of the day, we all bleed the same. We all have pains and joy, and whatever happens that can happen to anyone of any race can happen to someone in another race. But if you look at it deeper, there's a reason why God gave us all the free will to choose what we like, what we don't like. So there are people who like fufu, there are people who like rice, some people hate meat, some people hate fish, whatever. And it's because of personal preference. I feel like once it's not coming from a place of hate or superiority, then it's fair enough. Because there are some people of other races that feel like black people are beneath them, so they can't date black men and women, and they feel superior to the black race.
And that's what I have a problem.
But that's what I'm saying.
No, but my problem is that where you limit your mind, it's all the mindset.
It's the mindset.
It's all on your mind. Where you limit your mind,
I think you also need to be very realistic as well. So it's not so much about your mindset. We live in a society where, I'm sorry, I don't want to have to sort of put this conversation
but that's fine
in class because, it's not what the topic is about. But in saying that, you still have to be very mindful. We cannot all play a blind eye to the fact that there are people out there that feel like black people are of less to them and they won't date them.
And vice versa. Sorry, there are people within the black race
that won't date black people
with even Caucasian people.
Yeah.
I think it's time that as we have this program, we shall people will be watching. We should also understand that we are all the same.
Of course we are. We're not taking.
We are not saying no. We are just.
Oh my gosh.
We are just being neutral here, trying to make it.
Those people who are watching.
Can I just say something? Personally, for me, I would never tell myself that I'm better than anybody. And I wouldn't accept anybody to tell me that they're better than me.
That's right.
If that makes sense.
That's right.
And talking about that, I know that earlier on I said I'm open to dating out of my race. But I think if I do look back, and even now as I said and we discussed this, I really feel like when it comes to if a Caucasian or Latina or Latino person stands in front of me, Latina women, Latino guy, or Latino stands in front of me, Asian guy stands in front of me, and a black guy, an African or even Caribbean black guy stands in front of me, I think I would choose the black person. Only because, and I know this is the thing where I feel like people who are not informed and are closed-minded, they think, you being maybe racist or whatever. I feel like it's preference. It's preference. I'm naturally attracted to dark-skinned guys. Even within the black race, I like darker-skinned guys. So like even you, as much as, you are half African, if you were to come on to me, I would definitely say no, because, I don't find you attractive. Not you as in you, your personality.
So have you been darker, you would probably find me attractive?
Definitely.
I understand.
So, yeah.
Fair enough. Well, I'm just going to put it out there and say as it is. For me personally, it just doesn't work.
Why is that?
Not that it doesn't work in the sense that I tried it. No, I'm okay. I can't even say I'm not whatever, but I'm just attracted to black men.
Yeah.
I like my black brothers. I like my African brothers. I'm not sure about my Caribbean brothers, but hey,
once you're dark skin, it's okay.
Once you're dark and you're decent, definitely not. But I think, like you said earlier on, is the attraction thing. I don't know what it is. Like I can have a conversation with a Caucasian person or a white person or whatever. I can flirt with one, but to physically take it past that stage and anywhere else, I just.
So what stops you?
I don't know. To be honest, I wouldn't even say like it's cultural differences or if there's any barrier in particular, because the people that I talk to normally are very sound in terms of, they might have all the characteristics that I will find attractive. I am who I am, you are who you are. You might be great at certain things and vice versa. It doesn't mean that you're of more value than I am. And I wouldn't look down on anybody and I don't expect anybody else to look down on me. So in saying that, I think it's fair for me to have a preference in who I want to date.
Yeah, if you can have preference for everything,
exactly.
Dating is something, and dating, marriage, relationship, those are important things in your life that you have to make sure that this is what you want.
No,
that's why I said once it's not coming from a place.
You made a point that you only prefer, your preference is black men.
It is.
Have you had an encounter with a white man before?
Yes, I have.
She said she has, but she has chosen not to date them, and
because I find them attractive. Sexually. Intellectually, yes. Not sexually.
No.
No.
You?
Nope.
You?
She's open-minded.
I said to you, I can sleep with a white guy. I don't have issue with sleeping with whites. Even in terms of preference, some Asian, like the Arab Asians, like those Afghans boys, Turkish, they have really good
they're cute.
You know, and even now, I'm starting to see some, Japanese looking, those Filipino
What about
guys.
Koreans?
The Koreans, oh my God.
Korean lately, like it's ridiculous. I've been started watching the movies and everything, but I still wouldn't sleep with them.
You know what, yeah,
Is there something that is making you not wanting to sleep with them? Is there something in particular?
I don't find them sexually attractive. That's what I'm just saying.
You see how like you...
But if you don't try something, how will you know?
But
what would make you to try it? Something has to make you to want to try that thing.
It is your mindset. Do you understand?
It's not my mindset. It's not my mindset, James. I'm an advocate for diversity and inclusion and all of that.
She's the diversity manager at work.
Literally, I'm like all for that. But if I'm not sexually attracted to somebody, I can lie to you, freeze. Let's go on there. We can say talking to each other.
Okay, James.
So have you tried before?
Habibi, I heard that. That's what I was about to say. I heard that.
Yes,
Of course, Habibi.
I have on several occasions, but
not a relationship.
Not a relationship.
Why not?
Because it doesn't work with me.
So there you go. So he's tried it, but for him, he can't take it to a relationship stage. So what's the point of him? Am I even allowed to say this?
I can't go further.
ETNT on
grade. It's on grade, but I can't go further. Because the problem thing is, if I say, people say I'm being racist. Because I already got a color. So I just feel that I love my black women. Excuse me to my viewers, but I just love my black women.
It's a preference.
That's what I like. Is there a culture thing?
It's not a matter of... Sometimes it's based on cultures, sometimes, but I just love my black women. No matter where you come from in Africa.
And you know what, yeah, you'll be surprised. You'll find a white guy that you actually have a conversation with. You know what? I'm attracted to black women.
And there are some that
and I'll tell you, I will really date black women. I don't date a white person. Yeah. And that's just their preference.
Yeah. So when you did such a guy?
No, because
he wants to date black women, so she date him.
So me dating a black person
preference.
is not because me dating a white person is not because they want to they accept them to my race. No, it's because I'm not attracted to them. If I were attracted to them, oh my goodness, there's so many white guys out there that I could have dated because, like I said, they fit the profile everywhere else in terms of intellectually, work, career, like they just fit where I want to be.
Also, if Prince Henry come to you,
my dear,
that's a real thing.
Whatever can come to me, say if it's not there, what's the point now? What am I doing it for?
So, James, let me ask you: have you gotten a sex worker to sleep with her before?
No, I've never slept with a sex worker.
Why?
Because
one, there is one thing that I always carry with me. I don't believe
that he had nothing with a sex worker. Let's just accept it.
No, I'm being honest to you guys. Yes,
you look like a sex worker.
I have a mom.
You're a male expert.
I have a mom. Yeah, I have a sister.
What does that do anything?
What goes around comes around.
What does that even mean?
The thing is that if you pay for sex for a woman, it's not right.
Why?
I just don't think it's right. That's me.
Why is it not right?
It's not right.
It's a legitimate career.
No.
It's a legitimate
No,
job.
I think it's not
The
right.
only
James,
time,
I think people are watching and I don't-
Let me ask-
the only time you should have an issue paying a woman for sex.
No.
Wait, even though a lot of people think that, oh, you know, sleeping with a woman and giving her money is something bad, you are using her. At the end of the day, there are sex workers who are legitimate professionals. That's their career. It has been recognized worldwide as a legitimate profession. I'm not going to say it because of our, you know, the kind of culture we come from in Liberia. It's not something that we accept. So I can understand why people might get mad and think that I'm supporting prostitution.
But the question
it's a legitimate profession.
But the question
so I don't see why you should see it to be like, oh, what goes around comes around.
But the question I have for you right now, if I say, if I want to give you money for sex, will you accept it?
No, you know
Because she's
why?
not a sex worker.
Because I'm
profession.
not a sex worker. I'm a global health specialist. My expertise
It's not
in pleasuring men. That's not my expertise.
If you're a boyfriend, she will pleasure you.
Or if you're my sexual partner, if we have a sexual relationship, I will pleasure you.
You better
But
believe.
being a sex worker is not my profession.
There you go.
So I won't.
So I don't know, James, no disrespect, but I feel like that was a very backwards question to have.
No, but she asked me. She asked
But
me.
you know what? I asked the
She asked
question.
me.
You're a man.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a gender thing. I asked the question because I felt like you were not understanding when we talked
The
about
difference, not having
preferences.
attraction and-
I want
No.
you know why I asked the
No.
question? Let me clarify.
Yeah.
Because if you had slept with a sex worker, and there's nothing wrong with sleeping with a sex worker, nothing absolutely wrong. Once you're not taking
I think morally it's not good for me.
well, that's
Listen,
fine. That's
okay.
fine.
There was a
But
nice
if you have
my
chocolate
preference.
brother amongst that list, and he's available, and I have the cash. Hell yes, I'll pay for that
Okay.
shit.
if you
Let's wrap it up now.
So she said
Let's
she
wrap
had
it
the
up. Let's
chocolate
wrap it
bread
up.
like
Yes.
so. Do you
Let's
have
wrap
money?
it up.
He
Let's wrap
chocolate.
it up.
They mean I'm chocolate.
He's
I'm
chocolate.
caramel.
How is he chocolate?
I am caramel. I'm a caramel. I'm a milk. I'm a milk mixed with coffee.
oh, caramel.
He's
Caramel.
not chocolate.
I ain't chocolate. Chocolate is
Chocolate is like me. Look at
Yeah.
this beautiful
So
chocolate.
I'm caramel. I'm milk mixed with coffee.
All right.
No, but seriously, in all, with all seriousness, I feel like people tend to chastise people that have got the right to choose
Have their own
who they
preference
want in their
yeah.
life and who they don't want in their life. So, for example, my sister, and I keep saying it's sad that she's not here, she dates only people that are not of African descent. They're not just African
So
descent,
imagine what would
black.
you have said to her?
She doesn't date people from the black
No,
race.
she was saying I was going to tell that sometimes it's good to expand your choice.
It's not because she hasn't expanded her whatever. She's open-minded. She doesn't have any hate towards black men. She's just not
find them
attracted to them. She don't find them attractive, and there's nothing wrong with it. Once her father is a black man, her mom is a black woman. So she is, she has no hate towards her own black race. It's attraction. It's just like you see a girl with wrinkled neck and like it when another girl doesn't have it and you don't find that attractive. For me, that's why I said
Yeah,
once
like
it's
some
coming
men, some men like women with
big
nice.
butt, some men like whatever. Once it's not coming from a place of hate and superiority, I think you should have your preference.
Alright.
Yeah, they
Okay.
gotta be so inspired.
Can we just wrap it now, yeah? Let's
So
wrap
you
it.
see,
Yo.
do you have preference, Avi?
Director.
Of course,
Do you have preference?
Yes, I have my preference.
What is it? Is
Yeah.
it a small one women
You
or?
don't have a bee on mango ass.
We just need to know what's out there and be open-minded to trying it. As you guys know, I come from a blended family. So my stepmom is mixed race, she's Mauritian, and my siblings, they are half Mauritian, half
But it's still African, not necessarily Caucasian, because Mauritians.
But then the thing is, even though Mauritius is in Africa, but my stepmom, she has a lot of Indian in her.
most. But Mauritians are African, irrespective of having the being of Indian descent.
Yes,
They're still
but
African.
still there's another race there though, which is the Asian race that Indian comes from. So, and I think because when I came to this country, I saw that, even though in Liberia you see the Lebanese Liberians, having relationship, and then lately the Indians and Liberians are having relationship, and then the Germans also have a lot of biracial children in Liberia, but it wasn't something that I ever thought I would have ventured into, because I feel like back home, a lot of the people who date interracially, a lot of the girls, they are lighter skinned because the Lebanese guys like light skinned girls. So I never thought that I would be one of those girls that would date outside of my race when I was in Liberia. But then when I came to the UK, and especially in London, seeing how multicultural it is, and seeing my dad in a interracial relationship with my stepmom, it sort of like made me to understand and know that I can venture into dating other people. Even my sister, sadly, she's not on the panel today, is Lanka one. She mainly dates only Caucasian, and I see that her relationships with them, they are really great, so if I have the opportunity, if things don't work with my current partner, who knows? I might just end up with a Caucasian guy.
Well, as Delis put it, if you're out there and you are Caucasian, there's a
maybe not even Caucasian. There are so many other.
No. We're directing the stuff to the Caucasian people. You already said if your current situation don't work, so leave your brother, your black brothers, they out of their own.
No, I'm not even talking about my black brothers. I was thinking even there are other races out there, like the Asian. Like now you see there's loads of Blasian, as in black and Asian babies, or Blasian, Blackanese. Yeah, so I might want to have a Blasian baby,
or a Blackanese.
Or a Blackanese, you never know. So not necessarily Caucasian, there are other races out there. So I'm really open-minded to it.
I stand corrected. If you're out there, irrespective of your race, your class, please do watch this culture and
pray for Dylan's relationship.
It's available technically in the interim. That's how we put it there. My final statement on the topic would be, personally, it's entirely up to you what your preference are. Nobody or no a group or circle of friends or family should dictate to you who you should and who you shouldn't date. Yeah. It's your relationship, it's your life. They live theirs. If the sexual attraction is not there, or if the physical attraction is not there, or whatever the reason why you might have that preference, if it is a true preference, stick to it. Don't deter from it. That's all I'll say.
From my point, it's my choice, my preference. I decide who I want to have a relationship with, but I choose to date a black woman only. That's it.
For me, I'm very open to black, white, Asian, Latino, whatever. I think for me, once that person is open to relocating, when it comes to that, for me, that's totally fine. I don't mind.
So what if they want you to relocate to where they're from? Then what?
I don't mind. I just want for us.
So you'll be open to relocate?
Yes, I am. I live in the West right now, and I'm not from the West, so it shows that I'm open-minded to live anywhere else. But I will also want the person to be equally open-minded to wanting to go and live on my continent if the need arises. For me, that's my biggest issue with interracial relationships.
James?
I believe love is the key. That drives me. Wherever love takes me,
that's where you go.
Yeah.
And sometimes it takes you to Germany every weekend.
You still go there. No.